Fertilizer spreaders. Fertilizer spreaders are machines used to apply the necessary nutrients to the soil or directly to the leaves of crops. Fertilizers can come in various forms, such as powder, granules, liquid, or gas. Due to these different forms, various types of fertilizer spreaders are available. In our country, centrifugal spreaders are commonly used in field crops and top dressing. These machines ensure efficient and even fertilization by spreading the fertilizer homogeneously over a wide area. Parts of a fertilizer spreader. Chassis and frame. The main structure that supports and holds all the parts of the machine. Fertilizer hopper. A funnel-shaped container that spreads the fertilizer. Mixer. It continuously rotates inside the hopper to prevent clumping and ensure the fertilizer flows evenly onto the discs. Discs. Depending on the machine model, there can be one or more discs. The discs rotate and, using their blades, spread the fertilizer across the field. Throwing blades. Mounted on the distribution disc, these blades throw the fertilizer dropped from the hopper evenly across the field. Power transmission system and drive components. This system transmits the movement from the tractor's PTO power takeoff via a shaft, first to the gearbox, then to the discs and the mixer. Fertilizer distribution system. Comprises adjustment levers that regulate the amount of fertilizer and adjustable covers that control the outlet. Operating system of a centrifugal fertilizer spreader. The movement taken from the tractor's PTO is transferred to the discs via the drive components. The fertilizer in the hopper falls onto the disc from the machine's outlet and is spread outward by the blades on the disc, propelled by centrifugal force, covering a wide area. Attaching the fertilizer spreader to the tractor. Safety measures. Ensure that the tractor and the machine are turned off and the handbrake is applied. Wear personal protective equipment such as work clothes, gloves, and safety goggles as per occupational health and safety regulations. Since some fertilizers can be harmful to human health, wear a protective mask and be mindful of wind direction. Equipment check. Inspect the connection points of the tractor and spreader, the universal joint shaft, and the hydraulic systems. Check for any wear or damage. Ensure no foreign objects like stones are blocking moving parts such as the power transmission system, mixer, and rotating discs. Connection. Ensure the tractor and machine are on a flat surface. Slowly reverse the tractor toward the machine. Align the tractor's three-point linkage arms precisely with the connection points of the machine. Caution. Ensure no person or animal is between the tractor and the machine during alignment. Before connecting the machine to the tractor, apply the handbrake and put the transmission in neutral. Attach the two lower linkage arms of the tractor to the lower connection points of the machine. Then, securely lock both linkage arms with pins and clips. Caution. Be careful in the area where the hydraulic lifting arms operate, as it is a hazardous zone. Adjust the length of the tractor's top linkage arm, align it with the machine's upper connection point, and secure it with pins and clips. Attach the universal joint shaft to the tractor's PTO and lock it securely. Ensure the shaft is properly seated and locked. Caution. The shaft should only be attached or detached when the tractor engine is off, the key is removed, the PTO gear is disengaged, and the machine is grounded. If applicable, connect the machine's hydraulic hoses to the tractor's hydraulic outlets. Ensure the hoses are tightly secured and there are no leaks. Final checks. Ensure all connections are secure, and there are no loose parts. Slowly move the tractor to check that the connections are solid and that the machine operates smoothly. Test the machine's basic functions, such as whether the discs are rotating and the fertilizer hopper is functioning properly. Fertilizer spreader adjustments. Before starting work with centrifugal spreaders, some adjustments must be made to ensure the fertilizer is spread evenly and efficiently. Front-back parallelism adjustment. Adjust the length of the tractor's lower and upper linkage arms to ensure the machine is level front to back. Make sure the front and rear parts of the machine are at the same height. Right-left parallelism adjustment. Adjust the length of the lower linkage arms to ensure the machine is level from side to side. Make sure both sides of the machine are at the same height. Disc height adjustment. Adjust the height of the discs from the ground using the tractor's hydraulic lifting system if available, or by adjusting the length of the lower linkage arms. Ensure that the front, rear, and side edges of the discs are parallel to the ground. Flap opening adjustment, fertilizer flow rate adjustment. The amount of fertilizer to be applied per unit area is called the fertilizer norm. The amount varies depending on the type of fertilizer and the size of the granules. The flap opening adjustment should be made according to the fertilizer norm calculated for your field. Adjust the outlet covers beneath the hopper to regulate the flow rate of the fertilizer. Perform a calibration test according to the machine manufacturer's instructions to set the correct flow rate. Filling the fertilizer spreader. Transport the machine to the field empty and park it on a flat surface. Ensure the tractor and the machine are turned off, and the handbrake is applied. Use personal protective equipment during the process. The fertilizer to be used should be suitable for the machine's settings and operational efficiency. Clean the fertilizer hopper, and remove any old fertilizer remaining inside. Ensure there are no stones or other foreign objects in the hopper. Ensure the fertilizer flow covers are closed. Fill the machine with fertilizer using bags or sacks. A universal feed auger can save time and labor. Fertilization process. Position the tractor and machine at the starting point of the field with the fertilizer outlet closed. Check all connections between the tractor and machine. Ensure the universal joint shaft is securely attached. Check that the settings, such as fertilizer flow rate, disc speed, working width, and disc angle, are correct. Check the height of the discs from the ground and adjust the machine's side to side and front to back parallelism if necessary. Start the tractor in a stationary position. Engage the PTO and briefly open the fertilizer flow covers to spread a small amount of fertilizer. Ensure the settings are correct and the fertilizer flow is smooth. Drive the tractor at an appropriate speed. This speed usually ranges between 5–15 km per hour, depending on your field and the amount of fertilizer to be applied. Make parallel passes in the field, leaving a 10–15% overlap on each pass to ensure even distribution of fertilizer. Maintenance. After each fertilization process, clean any leftover fertilizer from the hopper and discs. Inspect the discs, covers, connection points, and hydraulic systems. Perform necessary lubrication and other maintenance tasks when needed.